Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces June 29, 2022. You're in particularly good shape for committing yourself to a particular task and getting things done today. With a new moon tomorrow, it's best not to begin all new pursuits just yet, but it's an excellent time to pour your energy into constructive channels. With Mars and Saturn in harmony, money matters improve, not necessarily dramatically, but in a steady, confident way. You could be seriously considering a significant purchase or changes made to spending. Even eliminating a redundancy can be very satisfying now the goal is security over the long term. It's also a good time to work on a talent, focusing on fine-tuning and small but critical improvements. Your confidence is realistic today, making meeting and perhaps exceeding your responsibilities more manageable. Expressing patience and tolerance is essential for maximum benefit from the day's energies. Are you planning on taking this relationship to the next level? Given that the moon rules your fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, its journey through Gemini, your fourth house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings could suggest the possibility of you taking the connection a step further or perhaps introducing your love interest to close friends and family. On another note, some of you may opt for connecting via social media as opposed to spending time in person. No need to rush the process, so take your time getting to know each other. Mars will also harmonize with Saturn, which, in turn, brings structure to your mind, body, and spirit. How do your underlying perceptions influence your sense of security, finances, and value? Be responsible for how your subconscious outlook affects your finances today as Mars in Aries sextiles Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. The sooner you accept how your subconscious affects your budget and security, the sooner you can act accordingly to make the necessary adjustments. Shifting your perception from scarcity mode to gratitude could be the first step. When you focus more on what you do have versus what you do not, you may feel infinitely more secure. You can look forward to an interesting day, as you make progress toward fulfilling your personal values and social goals. You might take part in a humanistic endeavor, for example, or participate in a community project or a political movement. If you feel a bit unsure about committing yourself, know that there is really no reason to hesitate. Do you feel like embracing the whole world? Then go ahead and do it. Start off with your friends and family. All those old arguments and problems are forgotten and forgiven, leaving you to concentrate on the important things in life. Share your excess of love and warmth with people who really mean a lot to you. It's time for you to say something to that crush or muse. You should find just the right words to express yourself even if you feel tripped up beforehand. Just get going and don't stop to think. Full of anticipation, choices confronting you are confusing and you're not sure who you want to hug and hold close to your heart. If you feel that having to be polite and diplomatic causes you problems, there's nothing wrong with letting people know you wish to remain single and don't want a serious relationship. Be mindful of the way you come across to others. You may have trouble feeling in control and could find yourself swinging from sensitivity and caring to apathy and back again. Today could feel like one of those roller coaster days that we all dread. With your mood oscillating from one extreme to the other, you'll have to be careful with making decisions. You might wind up saying or doing something you'll regret once your mood levels out. You may find that the contemplative nature of this DY works to your benefit. In your work with others, you will find that the best results will come from well-thought-out plans. The responses that you give and receive will likely have more depth of meaning. Spend some time later in quiet repose, and you will find this helps to fortify your soul. Enjoy the wonderful essence of this spiritually connecting vibration. Open yourself up to the possibilities, and you will find what you seek. Right in the heart of the working week, the sun and moon align to create today's new moon in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart. This comes just as in his first full day in retrograde motion in Pisces, Neptune has opened the doors to the past and second chances. This is creating an opportunity for new beginnings while holding the doors open to the past and second chances. With life set to become a lot busier in the second half of the year, this is also a chance to make a balance between work and play a priority. The moon's only visit to your romantic sector while the sun is here sees them align to create today's new moon. As romantically charged solar and lunar vibes unite, this can create a lot of confidence and momentum, making this a day for new beginnings and for embracing the spirit of romance. This is more about what this can start, with Venus still 3 weeks away from beginning the most romantically charged weeks of the year. Our eyes in the sky. Good news from the universe. 2 positive sextiles point your day in a more positive, productive direction today. First, a Mercury-Chiron sextile offers you the chance to heal an old wound by gently removing the bandage and getting it out into the open. Talk to someone about it if you're comfortable about doing that, or if you'd rather not say any of it out loud, write it down in a journal or letter that you don't plan on ever sending. Words have extreme healing power now, and this therapeutic sextile offers you the opportunity to express your pain in new ways. Apologies, whether making or receiving them, are especially powerful during this healing aspect. The second, a Moon-Mars sextile, offers up a competitive yet cooperative vibe that makes success a particularly attractive venture. Whether you're playing games with friends or working hard for a promotion at your job, this energy pushes you to be your best without being cocky about it. Is this a rare cosmic combo? Yes. Should you take full advantage of its energy to be the best you can be? Absolutely, 100% yes. Around dawn, Mercury in Gemini sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us contextualize wounding patterns. Compartmentalization can be used for good or ill. It can enable spiritual or emotional bypassing, yet it can also help us to gain perspective regarding situations that are typically too charged for us to assess objectively. This is one of those times where compartmentalization can be a helpful technique, as it frees us from self-imposed obligations to canonize our past. Instead of assuming that we are bound to replay the same traumas over and over again, we recognize that we have the authority to change how we tell our stories. This will be a somewhat unconscious process today, organically occurring as we go about interacting with friends, coworkers, and acquaintances. We simply tell our story differently, and this action creates change. Using new words prompts different recollections, and the way we share with others creates a holistic ripple effect. Mid-afternoon, Mars auspiciously sextiles Saturn. Mars in Aries is all about action and enthusiasm, and all too often, this energy can go unchecked, resulting in burnout. Meanwhile, Saturn in Aquarius loves innovation but might be slow to put changes into effect, knowing that true progress is never achieved overnight. Yet, when these two influences come together in a sextile, they harmoniously play off each other. Mars encourages Saturn's propensity for experimentation. Saturn checks Mars' instinct to run into the fray without proper protection. This is a great aspect to use for initiatives where we must put our heads down and focus. Although we will not likely reach our projected target today, this Mars-Saturn permeates us with the confidence that we will achieve our aims if we work diligently towards their realization.